You will hear nothing you have not heard here before. You will see nothing you have not seen here before. You will hear nothing of what you have always heard here. You will hear what you usually see. You will hear what you usually don't see. You will see no play. There will be no playing here tonight. You expected something. You expected something else, perhaps. You expected objects. You expected no objects. You expected an atmosphere. In any ways, you expected something. It may be the case that you expected what you're hearing now, but even in that case, you expected something different. You're not thinking. You don't think of anything. You're thinking along, you're not thinking along. You feel uninhibited. Your thoughts are free. Even as we say that, we insinuate ourselves into your thoughts. You have thoughts in the back of your mind. Even as we say that, we insinuate ourselves into the thoughts in the back of your mind. Your thoughts are following in the track of our thoughts. You are not thinking. Your thoughts are not free. You feel inhibited. You are sharing no experience. You are not sharing. You are experiencing nothing. You are imagining nothing. You don't have to imagine anything. You need no expectations. We make up no stories. You are not following an event. You are not playing along. This is not another world. We are not pretending that you don't exist. You are not thin air to us. You are of crucial importance to us because you exist. We are speaking to you because you exist. If you did not exist, we would be speaking to thin air. Your existence is not simply taken for granted. We are not about to enter into a dialogue. We are not in a dialogue. We have no wish to enter into a dialogue with you. Your presence is the topic we deal with, from one breath to the next, from one moment to the next, from one word to the next. You are neither condemned to watch nor free to watch. You are the subject. You look charming. You look enchanting. You look dazzling. You look breathtaking. You look unique. But you don't make an evening. You are not a brilliant idea. You are tiresome. You are not a thankful subject. You don't enchant us. You don't dazzle us. You don't entertain fabulously. You have nothing to say. You don't help us pass the time. You are not addressing the human quality in us. You leave us cold. There are no intervals here. The intervals between words lack significance. Here, the unspoken word lacks significance. There are no unspoken words here. Our silence says nothing. There is no deafening silence. There is no silent silence. We say nothing with our silence. No abyss opens up between words. You cannot read anything between the lines. You cannot read anything in our faces. Time plays no role here. We are not playing out a plot, therefore we are not playing time. Time is for real here. It is not alleged that time can be repeated here. The time here is your time. And now, and now, and now. Here you can compare your time with our time. We measure time by your breaths, by the batting of your eyelashes, by your pulse, by the growth of your cells. Time expires here from moment to moment. Time is measured in moments. Time is not cut off from the outside world here. While we are here, the world continues to turn. You came here. You let yourself be captivated. You forgot where you were. You forgot the time. You did not act. You watched as you watched a beam of light that was produced long before you began to watch. You looked into that space. You glanced, and our glances met in infinity. An infinite space was between us. We played, but we did not play with you. Plays were played here. Sense was played here. Nonsense with meaning was played here. The play here had a background and an underground. They had false bottom. They were not what they were. They were not what they seemed to be. The things seemed to be, but they were not. They seem to be reality. The player here did not pass the time, or they did not only pass the time, they had meaning. Something was always happening. What you saw and heard was supposed to be. What you did not see and did not hear. Everything expressed, even what pretended to express nothing, expressed something. Everything was meant.
Tell me you're coming back to me. You gotta tell me you're coming back to me. I'm from home.